Here's my $100 million morning routine. 1, start thinking of yourself as an athlete. You know what I mean by that? I mean every single thing you need to do to absolute perfection. We'll put what you call perfection anyway. So start your morning, beat the sun up. Get out of bed and get moving. Do the 5-second rule. It's like as soon as if you can beat the alarm up, beat the alarm. Sometimes I'll beat the alarm up and I've got the 5-second rule. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Launch out of bed and walk. You might be bumping into walls. You might be going, look, it's dark, but you're not feeling motivated. No one is at that time of the morning. But once you get up and you start moving, you will get motivated. You'll start training yourself. That discipline to keep moving and get yourself straight into the kitchen, have a coffee if you need one. The next thing I would do from then is go and make myself a nice green shake, which we prepared the night before, bit of protein, so I'm putting in the right nutrition, so you're fueling the body. So we've got to launch out of bed like blast off, fuel the body, and then we need to get moving. So motion, as the emotion, gets you moving, so it gets the blood flowing. So I'd like to get on an exercise bike and just get pedaling for 10 minutes. I'll also throw on clips like this called YouTube motivation, and I'll put up some things that actually get me going, get me excited. You'll start thinking as well, even if you're not tired, well, you will be tired, even if you're not excited, which most people aren't, you'll start to get in that zone as well. And you have to keep doing it. You need the discipline to continually do this over and over again. So once you start, you'll start getting flowing. Then you'll get to, I usually drive to the work. So then I'll get to the gym and I'll do my workout. And I'll train, and usually for about 45 minutes for an hour, and try and get the blood flowing and actually get a bit of a sweat on, so you're actually challenging the body. So the old saying goes is, if nothing changes, nothing changes, and that goes with your health and fitness as well. It also goes the other way downhill too. So if you're not actually challenging yourself and you're not pushing yourself, the other thing that will change is you'll start to put on body fat, you'll feel unfit, you'll feel depressed, and you won't have energy because you're not putting in the effort to make yourself a better person. So you have to keep working on yourself. And if you don't rest, if you do rest, you rust. So if you don't rest, you won't rust. So keep looking after that body, number one, because a good, strong body helps a good, strong mind as well. Also, make sure you're writing out your goals daily. So write them out. Now, when I say write out your goals, work out what a long-term goal is, and that might be 12 months. 5 years' time for some people is too long. I like to work mine out to the year 2027, because my birthday is 27, so 2027 is a good significant date that I'll definitely remember. The 14th of November is my partner's birthday, so on that date, we're going to have 30 clubs. On that date, my company will be worth X amount of value. But to get to there, I just have to work out how many clubs per year I'll be opening, and then basically breaking them down. So this year, our goal is to open 4 clubs and then hit a set member number each time we do. And then when the next member number is and next number is. So there's obviously lots of little bits and pieces that go into that. So set up a big goal, break it down into smaller goals, and then break it into smaller, easily to achieve goals. Now these goals, they won't be achieved unless the habit behind them gets done. So if you're not putting in the work, they're not going to get done. And the work just needs to be broken down into set goals of other things that you need to achieve. And it's like one of the things that people often misunderstood or they don't do is they give themselves, they don't set a deadline and they don't push themselves. So you need to set a deadline of when a task will be achieved, and then do everything you possibly can and put the steps in place that need to happen to achieve that goal. And you know what the saying goes, if you had 30 goals in 30 days, you'd probably achieve 20 of them. If you set one and just don't, you'd probably achieve 5 by the end of the year. So set some realistic goals and put deadlines and actually get them done, and then put in the work. Put in the work. And when you think you've done enough work, put in more work. And again, when you think you've done enough work, put in more work. Because in reality, if you work on a weekend, on a Saturday, if you work through your lunch break, if you work extra couple of hours a day, you'll end up working a whole month more than other people. And eventually over a 10-year period, like I'm sitting here, I'm years ahead of other people. And then once you start getting some cash flow and you keep investing that into other businesses, your businesses will keep growing. And then people will be looking at you going, geez, you are so lucky. And I laugh when people say that, because you will be lucky. Lucky you put the effort in, lucky you worked your ass off, and you deserve it. Is that long enough?
Boom, that was fucking amazing.
Okay.
That was awesome. I just want to circle back and just maybe say, so this is why morning routine solve it.
Yep.
Just give
So-
maybe one or two things
Yeah.
about why. And I'll just add it to the end.
Yep. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right. So this is my morning routine.
Oh, stop. Sorry. So you just say, so this is why the morning routine is so important.
Oh, is this another video?
No, the same thing. I'll just
Yeah.
add it to the end of the
Okay.
video.
All right.
So just be like, circling back to why morning routine is important. Boom, boom, boom.
And do I say other things or just that?
Yeah, so you say, so this is why I'm circling back to why morning routine is perfect or important.
Yeah.
And then you just give like 2 or 3 tips or
Okay.
one piece of advice.
Kind of summarize a bit,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, pretty much.
All right. 3.
2, 1, action.
So this is why the morning routine is so important. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, out of bed before the sun comes up. Straight in, shake, down the hatch, protein, good vitamins, fuel the body so you're ready to go. Goal setting, write down the goals of what you're going to achieve today and put that one thing that you're going to achieve today. Whatever it is, you have to achieve the one thing. Then exercise, train the brain, train the body, get in that zone and get ready for game time. You'll never get back today, so put in that one effort, that biggest effort you can possibly do today and get it done.